website example here. Let's open this Flipkart or some other shopping. In this Flipkart shopping website, we will create one, we will take one category here, some mobiles. I will select any mobile and detail of that mobile. Page will open in this way. Let's create the previous screen here. Yeah. Now I want to design this screen. So we need to design this screen. So in this screen, we have an image left side. 3 columns are there, every product. I am talking about only this part, this area. These left side, these are menus you will see later. This area we have to design. That means now we need to arrange information into 3 columns. Arrange information into 3 columns. Let's design this. I will add a new HTML file in public folder. So Flipkart shopping.html, or I will say Flipkart mobiles.html. And let's add a simple HTML page and link the bootstrap icons here. Some mobiles, yeah. Link relation style sheet. href is node modules, bootstrap icons, font bootstrap icons.css. Okay. Now in the body section, to design this screen, we need 3 columns. So we will create one division, and I will give a class for this division as product. Product is one division. In that we need 3 columns. Then we have to use 3 divisions, 3 containers we need. This is for left column, this is for center, and this is for right. 3 columns. Now, are the 3 columns equal or some width change is there? So the middle column have more space. So we will do one thing. So we will go and write style. Style for which container? Dot product container. So display what? Grid template columns. How many? We will use 3 fractions, 6 fractions, 3 fractions. That will be better. Okay. As of now, we don't have any content, so you can't see any columns here. Huh? So it's just empty. There is nothing there. But there are columns divided. We need to keep in the column this sentence. In the middle column, I want that sentence. Then this is the middle column. Here we want the sentence little bit larger, some style. We will use traditional HTML. So I am using font, and I am using font face. Font face is Arial, and I am giving font size. Font size as some 6. Maximum size we can give 7. We will put B. B is for bold. And here we will put that sentence. We will put the sentence here. Now this is in the middle column. We have to display that here. The original size is this actually. This is the original size. Then 7 looks larger, 6 looks larger, we will use 5. That means font size little bit adjusted. Now we want the color also. That means I will use color. So font have color attribute, face, size, color. Color I will use hash. This is RGB. So RGB. Blue value I will give as suppose some 0F. Like this. That is the blue value I am defining. So this is FF. That is blue value defined here. Darker means you can give like EEDD, little darker DD. You can make this little dark, right? That is the value for that. Okay. Actually, they are links. Links we will learn later. We are designing the screen. Beside this, actually, beside this Realme bold, the sentence, here we will have a span. In that we will put a class BI heart fill. And you can see it will display like this. That is the icon we are having. And if you want appearance for this icon, here again we have to use a font. And for this I will put color as gray. That is the color, and it will apply like that. That is the gray color defined for that. Okay, that is in the middle. Now below this we need these points, and you know how to manage these points. These are the points we need to define below. I will copy these points and put it in some notepad, and let's individually manage these. So what you have to do, we have to display them below this. So I will put this in one division again. That means top line is in one division. This is actually title. Below division, here we will put an UL, unordered list. Unordered list will have so many items will be there. Let's copy them. Actually, all these items, for every item we have to put a LI. An LI for the first one, and LI for second. So LI for third. So LI for fourth. Okay. LI for fifth, like this. Your wish, you can add any what you want here. I'll remove this and just keep it this way. Okay. Now you can see this is the unordered list we are having there. Unordered list is here. I want to change font size, and I want to set some space between them, font style, all these. Then what you have to do for this, we have to just use for unordered list. I am using a font here. I am completely depending on HTML now. I am not using much styles. By using styles, you can say font color and all, but because we learned this font, we are trying to apply them. The color is gray. Okay. And that is fine. You can see that is the gray color, but we want size also a little bit adjusted for that. That means we will give size as 4. Font size looks okay. Font face also we will give as Arial. We have the font face also Arial. We want some gap between the list items, which we cannot do with our HTML. So what you have to do in style, wherever list item is present, for list item, actually we have margin bottom, generally we have line height. We have line height. Line height, suppose I given 20 pixels. Line height, so it is lesser, 50 pixel or 40 pixel. You can see some space will come. We can apply line height. Line height will adjust the gap. What is the difference between margin bottom and line height? The problem with margin bottom is, if you give margin bottom, you can give margin bottom, but what will happen? Suppose we have first item, we given margin bottom, that means second item will be adjusted here. If I give margin bottom, what will happen is margin will be set for this last line also. For last line also margin bottom will come, but there is nothing below it. So that is the reason, if I give line height, what will happen? It will set the height between the lines and it will stop. If I give margin bottom, it will set bottom also, some space will be there. So you have to stop here only, then better you can use line height. It's your wish, you can use both of them, because if you want some gap below, then use margin bottom. Otherwise you can just give line height. One more, this list looks little indented. We are not giving any indents, but list items already have indents. List items, data definitions already have some indentation. Indentation means some space from the left margin. We are not giving anything, by default they have. In that case, what you can do is, for list items, you can give margin left. Actually, margin left by default, they are at 0 pixel. That means no change. You can give negative value, -10. That means it will move little left. We can say -15, then it will be left. So -20, it will be left. That's how we can manage. So by default, if there is some indent which we don't want, then we can remove that and bring it back by using a negative value. If you give more minus, it will go outside the margin also, right? So this is the middle container ready. Now we need a right side one. We need a right side one to design. The middle is ready, right? Right side we have to design this 16,099. So here the right column is this one. In the right column, we will write again a container. In the container, we will write font. In that, we will use bold, and the font size we will keep as 6, and font face is equal to Arial, and this bold is having ampersand #8377 semicolon. This will put Indian rupee symbol. For in Indian rupee, that symbol, that character is used for Indian rupee symbol. Later I will give this is for Indian rupee symbol, that is 16,000. So like this it is defined. That is the option defined like this. We are adding that 16,000 here, right? Beside that, picture will come. Pictures we are going to see later. As of now, we are just displaying that. Below that, there is another 19,000, 15% off. That means below this, we will use another div. And here we will put, it is normal gray color. So I will use a font. Font face is equal to Arial. Font color is equal to gray, right? And here I will give again value ampersand #8377 semicolon. It is 19,000 and I need to strike out now. Then we have to use, we can use del or we can use strike. We will use a strike. Why? Because del is done in reviews. We have to define that strike. And beside this, I will put another font. So here some size is equal to 4, same face is equal to Arial and color is equal to green. So color is equal to green and here I will define 15% off. That's the word I am writing there. And let's put this little bit bold also, right? Now that is the appearance here. I want little down. You can adjust that. So for that you need margins. So this is suppose we kept an ID, class as what? Price. And what we will do is we will write here wherever price is there, margin top, above na, margin top some 20 pixel. That means some space will be adjusted here. 20 is very much more here, 15 enough, 10 is enough. That's okay. That is how we need to configure. Now we have the center and right ready. Now we need for different products. Okay, yeah, let's continue. So here, horizontal line HR. HR is used for horizontal line. HR. So it is for horizontal line. We can define a horizontal line. Actually, we can use border, but we have horizontal line separate, right? Horizontal line, you can give with some attributes like HR, and you can define horizontal line size. You can define size. So you can configure color. We can define like no shade. These are the attributes for horizontal line. We can even define width. These are the options you can give for horizontal line. Line size, color, no shade, and width. Usually here what I am doing, I am adding a horizontal line simply. And you can see a horizontal line comes here. A horizontal line comes here. Right? So you can actually define horizontal line, no shade. No shade, then it will be dark. You can define the width and the size. Suppose 3-4 pixels you can add. You can define the horizontal line size and configure that. So this is, you can add color also. We can put a color, some red, gray, different colors. I will just keep it ordinary as this. Now below this horizontal line, I am copying another product details. That means below the horizontal line, I am adding one more product details. Here you can change some product name. That means here you can change the different name, size, different style for that. Now you can see you have two products, right? You can use different. Suppose here another option I am giving. This is second one, right? I am just giving some 18,000. And here I said some 22,000. And here I am changing some details for that. So what is the name here we are having? Yeah, so this is some 256 GB like this. And you have different options here. So we can add multiple. We can define multiple and we can add multiple. Here we are not completely depending on styles. We are depending on the font options that we have learned. Font styles and font effects also we can use. Here I am using font, bold, strikeout like options and designing this. This is basically example with our general content. Now in this we have images. We need to learn how to keep these images. If we can keep those images, then we can achieve such real appearance how they have in the page. So now very major concept here is example for horizontal line is this. HR, we can define size equal to some 3, some color is equal to red, and put no shade. You can width also you can adjust. You can put width as 400 pixels. It will keep it like this. Now, once we know this, the example I will paste here. This is a Flipkart. Flipkart, yeah. So Flipkart product design. So I will paste this code, whatever the code we have seen here. This is the code. This is the Flipkart product code that we have designed. Right here, all the major concentration is about using the fonts, working with the fonts. Now, here, how we can use images in HTML. This is the biggest one. How we can use images in HTML. How we can put images, how you can define images in HTML. That is the first option. So, in order to work with images, we need a lot of knowledge about images first. You cannot blindly put images. All these days, as not a professional developer, you may be using images without knowing what they are, without knowing what is their purpose. Because majority, 100 out of 199% people don't know what is and when JPG is used. What is PNG, when PNG is used. Nobody knows. You just know some formats are there for images. But as a developer, you cannot use every image for every purpose. The images are designed for different purpose. We need to create them and we need to use them reasonably. What are those? Let's see. Actually, in order to work with images, you should know web will not support all types of images. Web will not support all types of images. So you have to embed images. Embed means integrate. Embed images that are supported by browsers. You have to embed images that are supported by browsers. And the popular image formats supported by browsers are, there are so many image formats. The popular image formats supported by browsers, we have so many image formats. Image formats like, we have the image format JPG. JPG is one image format. JPG is actually joint photographic group. JPG is joint photographic group. Usually its a type is called as image/JPEG. Image/JPEG. Generally, it have extensions .jpg. It have extensions like .jpeg, and it have extensions like JFIF. These are the extensions of JPG files actually. JPG, JPEG, and JFIF. So these are images of one type. What is the purpose? I will tell you later. First, I am giving the list of images which you can use for web design. Images on computer are so many types. Every type of image you cannot use. On computers, images are available in various types, and all types are not supported for internet. So while designing websites, you cannot put every type of image that is available in a computer. Web supports only few types. You have to use only those, right? And in that, JPG is one. Another one, so we have APNG, animated portable network graphics. Animated portable network graphics. APNG. It will have the type image/APNG. Usually extension, it will have the extension. The file's extension will be .apng. The extension will be APNG. We also have PNG. PNG is portable network graphics, and image/PNG, and usually its extension is PNG. Animated portable network graphics and portable network graphics. We have GIF, graphic interchange format. Graphic interchange format, image/GIF. We have GIF, extension will be .GIF. GIF is graphic interchange format. We have a BMP, that is bitmap. So image/BMP, it will be .BMP. The extension will be .BMP. Bitmaps. So we have another image format. So that is, we have TIFF, tagged image file format. So it will be image/TIFF and .TIFF. That is TIFF. So we have ICO. It is actually Microsoft icon. So it is image/ICO. And .ICO is the extension for ICO. So we have another SVG. This is scalar vector graphics. So here we have image slash svg and dot svg. We have another WebP. We have another format that is WebP. This is a web picture. Web picture. This is image slash WebP and dot WebP. These are the extensions. These are all the images you can use on internet. Anything other than that, don't try. Anything outside this, you cannot use for internet. So in a computing system, images can be various types. And internet will not support all types. Internet supports only these types. You can use only these types. And here you have one doubt, like what is image slash and what is dot this. Actually, you have to note every file in computing system. Every file in computing system comprises of two parts, actually, two important things. One is MIME type. Another one extension. This is very important. MIME type and extension. MIME type is actually, MIME is multi-purpose internet mail extensions. It is multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME type. Actually, every MIME supports multiple extensions. Every MIME supports multiple extensions. This is very important actually. That means actually image slash JPG, JPEG is MIME type, and its extensions you have seen JPG, JPEG, JF, IF, all these are extensions. For example, I will tell you why you need both of them. For example, suppose application slash PDF and its extension is .pdf. Its MIME type is application slash PDF. I will tell you what is difference actually. Suppose if I ask you that when I save any file in MS Paint, with which extension the file can be saved. Suppose MS Paint is an application. In which extension it saves its files? There are more than 20-30 extensions. More than 20-30 extensions for MS Paint. So for example, you see this is MS Paint. I am saving a file. I am saving any file. Then you see its type. It will show here type. And you can see here type. There are so many types. Suppose if I ask like, suppose there is a software like MS Word. Suppose MS Word or MS Excel. In Excel, if I save any file, what will be the extension? So many. .xls, .xlsx, .csv, you can save as HTML, .htm also. That means Excel have more than 20-30 extensions. You know after all one or two about it. Suppose you see this is Excel software and I am saving any file in Excel. Then you can see here, save type, you can see so many are there. You can see so many types are there. Excel workbook, macro enabled workbook, binary workbook, XML data, web page, template. You can save Excel in more than 20 formats. Now, Every format will have a different extension. Every format have a different extension. That means there may be 20 extensions for Excel. Now I asked my developer to get all Excel files. I asked my developer to copy all Excel files. I asked him that write a program to read all Excel files. But Excel files may be in 20 formats. Then developer have to write every format. Then how many formats he will remember? And he may miss any format sometimes. Then we, as a developer, we don't use these extensions. We use MIME type. The MIME type is application/MS Excel. As a developer, I will use this MIME type. Under one MIME type, all these extensions will come. So developer doesn't depends on much of extensions. Developer depends on MIME type. One MIME type will support several extensions. If you want to deal with only specific, that means you don't want all 20, you want only XLS, then you have to write individually. If you want to refer all, then you no need to refer all 20 extensions. You have to refer only one MIME type. Under one MIME type, all extensions are present. Actually, I told you in our computer, we have a web server. You remember? In our computer, we have a web server called IIS. You can open that IIS web server. This is the web server. If there is no web server, no problem. I'm just showing you the concept. Now don't come with a complaint that web server is not there in my computer. I'm just showing you the concept, just verifying, right? You see in this web server, there is a MIME types category. It is a MIME types category. When I open this MIME types, you will see the extension and MIME type will be there. And you can observe the extension ACCDB, ACCDE, ACCDT. These three extensions belong to one software called MS Access. That means under one MIME type, there will be several extensions. As a developer, if I can use this MIME type, I can read all these extensions. So a developer must know two things. He must know the MIME type and he must know the extension. That means generally browsers, when they are displaying pictures, they will not care about your extension. They will care about MIME type. If that MIME type is not supported by browser, automatically it will not display. It will not display. So it is very important for you to understand what is MIME type and what is extension. As of now, in order to access and use any image, first you should know these basic things, right? I will tell you what is difference between them. What is difference between them? So what are the formats supported? JPG, PNG, APNG, GIF, bitmap, TIFF, ICO, SVG, and WebP. These are the formats supported for web. Now the question is when to use them. What is difference between them? Right? Actually, you should know that APNG and PNG both belongs to same family. So APNG, PNG, these images have high definition HD. These have high definition. High definition means high quality. These will have more pixels. More pixels. If an image is having more pixels, then it will have good quality. That means high definition depends on how many pixels it is having. If less pixels, the quality will be reduced. HD, that means more pixels, more pixels. So HD, because of more pixels. But problem is it occupies more space. More space. It occupies more space. So it is high quality, but it occupies more space. So as a developer, when to use these type of pictures? So when to use these pictures? And one more point is APNG are animated also. APNG are animated. That means they can have animation in a picture. Picture can have some blinking, some rotating, some animation may be there. So these have high definitions and these will have more pixels, but they occupy more space in memory. So unnecessarily we cannot use them. When to use these images? Suppose when to use these images, if you want to provide image for downloading, not viewing on screen, then use this PNG format. That means not viewing on screen, downloading and using. You may be, I already told you, don't come with alternative. You may be saying that, sir, I can download JPG. You can download anything on internet, right? Don't come with that point at all. I already told you. I don't care. We don't care whether you download JPG or something else. On internet, whatever is there, you can download. So we don't care about that point at all. Now, don't come with that kind of question that I can download JPG also. So we are not talking about what you can. We are talking about what it should be as per the standard. As per the standard, PNG and APNG are meant for not on-screen display. On-screen display means I want to show some photo just only for watching on screen. Then don't use PNG because PNG will occupy more space. And on internet, you should know that we have to pay money for space. Right? We have to purchase space. So you will not get free space. So if 1 MB increased, you have to pay more. That means you have to pay for space. That is the reason you cannot waste space. Right? You cannot put high quality pictures on screen. So for that, they occupy more space. You have to buy space. For example, actually, later in hosting, I will tell you, suppose you want a website, www.someyourname.com. You have to buy the domain first. You have to buy the domain. How much cost for this domain? You can even get for 40 rupees also. For 30 rupees, 40 rupees also you can get domain. So you can get for 250 rupees, 100 rupees also domain. Sometimes domain can be even 50 lakhs also. 50 lakhs, 5 crores, 6 crores also domain can be there. That means only name you have to buy. Because some domains are in very much demand, it will go to auction. You have to pay more for that. For example, you see, this is GoDaddy. Yeah. This is the domain, one of the popular domain seller. You see here there are domains and I will go to domain auctions. See, I am searching for domain actually. First, I will show you domain search. Suppose I am searching for Naresh IT. It is searching for Naresh IT and it says that Naresh IT is already taken. nareshit.com is already taken. There is some nareshyes.com 499 rupees per year. You pay 499, you will get this name for you. Only name. That means don't think that you have a website now. You purchased only name. But you see here, I will take you to the auctions now. You saw 450 rupees is there. Huh? It is not hosting. It is auctions. domain auctions. Yeah, I will take you to the domain auctions. You can see these domains are in auction. You can see these are the domains in auction. These domains are in auction. So these domains are in auction. Suppose there is a domain here. What is it? Yeah, this is the domain. We are having some oven.com. And you see the domain cost is 8,56,000. That is the domain cost. You may be thinking like anybody will purchase that. This here you can see it is 13 lakh. This domain is 13 lakh. You may ask like anybody purchase that. Of course, people purchase for 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs also. I hope you know that, because for example, you know, people purchase car cost is 5 lakhs or 7 lakhs or 8 lakhs. They purchase a fancy number for 10, 15 lakhs, you know, car cost is 10 lakhs only, number cost 15 lakhs. The number 999786, they have to give a closed auction for that, you know, that money gone if they haven't purchased it, right? That means they put an auction for that. That means you may, for example, you purchased a domain by name www.ipl.com. Now IPL people badly want it. Then they will say that I will give you 50 crores, give me. Overnight you are a millionaire, right? Because they badly want it and you have it. That is yours. Legally you purchased it and they want it. And they are ready to pay 50 crores to you. Some people do such business, right? That means they purchase lot of domains and they sell for more cost. Actually, domain costs are cheaper because already they have reserved, and some companies badly need their name. Exactly, it is matching to their business. They want badly. Then they pay more money. That means you purchase it for 400 rupees, you can sell for 4 lakh rupees. You can sell for 40, 50,000 rupees. Depends. Right? Sometimes nobody will purchase. Right? So here you purchased website, name only, domain, but it is not finished. For this website, you need to design web pages, pictures and all. For that, you have to purchase hosting space also. You have to purchase hosting space. That means you see this website now. In this website, let's go to hosting category. In hosting category, web hosting, you can see they will show you different tariffs. They say that 30 GB storage, 512 MB RAM means processor. Then it is 9,119 per month. 512 GB RAM, the MB RAM, that is 512 MB RAM. It doesn't make much for large websites. They need to purchase. So you see 2 GB, 3 GB space they have to purchase. And see, this is one website, 100 GB storage, 10 databases, and it is 219 per month. If you want more speed, more space, then you have to pay more money. Now remember, you have to pay for space. Not only that, another, if your website want emails, you know, suppose your website want emails, email servers are different. Your website servers are different, email servers are different. You have to purchase email again. You have to purchase emails separate. That means you see there is email hosting also. Let's say you see email. When I go to email category, you can see that email also they are giving here. You see per user means for one email, 29 rupees per month. That is the reason if you go to small scale companies as an employee, and you ask them, you give email on your company name.com, he will say that no need, you use your Gmail. Why? Because if I have to give a personalized email at my company name, 30 rupees it will cost per me per every month on you. And some companies says that we don't want to invest even 30 rupees on you, so you use your Gmail only, right? They will keep only 3-4 emails, one for manager, one for HR, another for some help people, something else. 3-4 emails only they will maintain, right? You cannot have hundreds of emails given to millions of people. It's not possible. For that you have to invest crores of rupees then. So email, every email costs per month, hosting space costs per month, your domain costs per year. But however, with all these minimum, you will get maintenance of approximately 5,000, 6,000 per year. 5,000 per year, 4,000, 5,000 per year, reasonably a small website you can maintain. If you need more database interactions, you need to invest more on that. Per year, 4,000 is enough for a website, for a website maintenance, right? Usually, so you cannot waste space on internet. So that is the reason, if you upload one PNG file will be approximately 3 MB, 4 MB, right? 3 MB, 4 MB. That means it's very huge. You cannot have such large images. That is the reason when to use PNG and APNG. When you want to provide some images, you will just put links. You will say that these are the links, download those images. You will put a simple thumbnail, small thumbnail, and you will see that download. That means it is not meant for open and viewing. It is meant for downloading. Then better go with PNG. That is the reason you will see lot of images will be JPG. JPG is also HD, high definition. It is also having more pixels, but it is compressed. It is also HD. It is also having more pixels, but compressed. Compressed means size reduced. Almost 80% size reduced than PNG. That means if PNG is occupying 500 MB, so this JPG will occupy 30 MB or so much. 30 or 20, 25 MB it will occupy. JPG is JPG or JPEG. These are compressed. These are good in quality, but they are compressed. That means what is problem in them is, so that means they will lose quality. That means, so quality reduces when it is stretched. When it is stretched, the quality will reduce. You are stretching the image, the quality will reduce because it is compressed one. If it is compressed one, the quality will reduce. You cannot stretch the image and keep it on the screen. Sometimes image is not fit. You have to stretch it. But JPGs, when you stretch, they start losing the quality. So you want to display on screen. That means if you want on screen display, right? If you want on screen display, then use JPG. If you want on screen display, then use JPG. Just like advertisement banners, some photos you want to show on screen, they are not majorly meant for downloading. Remember, on internet anything can be downloaded image. Some images you cannot download, I will tell you, but JPG can be downloaded, PNG can be downloaded. But as a developer, our intention of JPG is not to download, to provide on screen. That is the reason. One more point you should know is, we have seen a lot of people, suppose you have a pen drive, you have some JPG photos on your computer. The pen drive capacity is, suppose the pen drive capacity is some 16 GB pen drive. and you have some 40 photos are there, and these 40 photos are having 17 GB. 17 GB. That means obviously they will not fit into this 16 GB pen drive. Then generally these all photos are JPG type. Understood? They are JPG type. Now you will think that only 1 GB is extra coming. Let's compress, means zip. Am I right? We will try to zip. Any sensible computer operator will not zip JPG files because they are already zipped files. Because you don't know about JPG, then you will still be zipping those files. They're useless, no time waste. So compressing, zipping the JPG files will not adjust much space. Only 2% space, 1% space will adjust. That doesn't help. Any sensible computer operator and programmer will not try to compress JPG files because JPG is already a compressor. Already a compressor. So technically anybody knows about JPG, he will never compress them. Time waste. Nothing will happen. Only 1-2% space will be adjusted. That doesn't matter for us. So the point about JPG is that later I will show you, but see, simple example I will give here. Suppose we are having some images. Suppose we are having some images. Let's take some images. Desktop files. I have some. Yeah. There is a file here. This is a PNG file. This is a PNG file. This is a PNG file, and you see its size is how much? 2.5 MB. Its size is 2.5 MB. Same photo. Let's go to file, save as JPG. I am saving as JPG. Same photo. Let's save on desktop. On my desktop, I will save here. I will give the name car JPG and type I am selecting as JPG. And I will save it now. Original file was how much? 2.45 MB. 2.45 MB. Now you see 515 KB. Color is same, quality is same. 500 KB. That means very less. It was 2.45 MB. That means it is compressed, but image looks same. Image looks same, the same quality, same definition, but it will lose quality now. Once you start stretching it, then you will lose the quality. That means you start stretching the image, the quality will reduce. The quality will reduce once you start stretching the images. But PNG will be little better. When you are stretching, they will have the correct quality, but up to certain limit only. You keep on stretching means obviously it will also reduce the quality, but it is better than which one? JPG. Better than JPG. So when to use this JPG and when to use PNG? When you are giving images for downloading and using, go with PNG. When you are giving for on-screen displaying, then better go with JPG. Advertisements, banners, everything you keep through JPG only, right? Wallpapers and all these you keep through PNG because they are meant for downloading and using them, then you use as PNG. Another one is GIF, graphic interchange format. It have only 256 colors. Only 256 colors. That means less quality. You can say low quality. We have low quality. Images are having low quality. Image quality is very less. Low quality images. So, and here JPG, I missed one point. What is it? JPG is less space, less size, na? JPG is less size. It will occupy less space in memory, right? Because it is already compressed. Now GIF have low quality. low quality. It is 256 colors. Size same as PNG. So PNG or JPG, size same. Size will not differ. Size will not differ. They will be same. Means size as you can say original. Size as original. It will not change. As original image, how much size is there? But color will reduce. Color quality will reduce. But one advantage is GIF can be animated. Can be animated. So when to use GIF? So if you want buttons, so buttons, you want so symbols, you want bullets, you want logos, so you can do with by using GIF. Suppose you are creating a button like home button, contact button, icon, symbols you are creating, then you can go with bullets. Already I told you now. That's why I saved the bullets in which format? GIF. Because they are very small. Bullets are very small. Even you have a HD image, nothing matters. Because less colors. You see, suppose here, currently image is in which format? JPG format. Let's save this in GIF format. Let's save this in GIF format. Save as GIF format. I am trying to save as car GIF. Okay. Now when I save, immediately it shows a message. The color quality might be reduced. Because GIF color quality will be reduced, obviously. It supports only 256 colors. Other images support 80 million colors. Our computer screen capacity 80 million colors. 80 million color shades minimum. That is the minimum capacity of a computer screen, 80 million colors. And only 256 colors for GIF. That is the reason color quality will be reduced. It cannot show high quality images, but GIF can be animated. You can have animated GIFs, but they will not be very clear in quality, less quality. So mostly we use these for bullets, icons, images, small advertisement banners, logos. For them, we better go with which format? GIF. GIF. What is the format? GIF. GIF format. So we have another important in the image format. This is bitmap. Bitmap is actually binary format. Binary format. Bitmap is actually binary format. It is good for transporting in network. It is good for transporting in network. It is good for transporting in network. Bitmap is binary format. That means image is stored in a binary form. If image is converted in a binary form and used in a binary form, it is easy to travel through network. That means if you want some images, that means you can simply say that sharing images across so wired or wireless network, then better you can go with BMP. So you have some image. The main intention of image is sharing. Every image is not meant for sharing, but the intention of that image is you can share and broadcast and see somewhere. Through Bluetooth, you can share it. Through wireless communication, you can share. Through wired, you can transport it. In that case, better use bitmap because they will be very easy to transport. Because bitmap is in binary form, computers can easily transport binary forms. Electronic devices can easily transport binary forms. Your image's main intention is to transport and carry one place to another, then you go with BMPs. Otherwise, don't use BMP because BMP have problem. The problem with BMP is actually generally when you are dealing with BMP, so browsers may block BMP. Because any binary format data is coming from another location, browsers will block them because they think that they have threat. Some binary format content is coming into your computer. That means browser think that some virus is coming. They will immediately block such things. That is the reason your images may be blocked. If blocks are not there, then it will easily transport. While transporting, our computers will have a firewall. You know that? Everybody know that, right? Network, everything have to travel through firewall, right? Before your antivirus comes to picture, firewall will be there, which will be identifying what is coming into your computer. This firewall is actually, you call defender. Windows have a defender. That means it will defend such suspicious data coming into your computer and it will block. That means many times these type of images will be blocked. You have to be very careful. Make sure that you allowed them. Firewalls are not blocking them. So that is the problem with BMP type. So, but they are good for transporting, right? They are lightweight and easy for transporting. That is bitmap. Another very important, these days, very popular is SVG. SVG, this is very popular. This is actually XML format image. In many interviews, they ask this question, remember. In many interviews, even for experienced people, they ask which image is in XML format. SVG image is in XML format. What is the specialty of SVG? Actually, SVG is not pixel based. Not pixel based. SVG is not pixel based. It is vector based. It is vector based. Vector based is nothing but vector based image quality. Image quality increases when while zooming, while changing the zoom percent. The image quality increases while changing the zoom percent. That means these are not pixel based, these are vector based. We call them as vector based. Vector based images, these days, these are very much important. So, and they are in XML format. XML format images are not infected with virus. There is no virus threat. Because generally images may be infected with virus. Image files may be infected with virus. If you download an image file, it may have virus. That is the reason many times your browser will block some images. They say that this image is not good for downloading. I blocked it. These days, browsers will immediately block if it is having certain virus threat. So technically, SVG cannot be infected with virus, and SVG is not pixel based. Pixel based advantage is if you are zooming, the quality increases. And the best example for this is, so the best example, Google Maps. Google Maps is complete SVG. Is complete SVG format. You zoom, the quality increases. You are zooming, the quality increases. Generally, any picture zooming, quality decreases. But in maps, you zoom, the quality increases. That is all SVG. Google Maps is completely designed in SVG. Not only Google Maps. For example, you see some websites like real estate websites. When you see real estate websites, they will give a building plan, small plan. You open it and you start zooming it. It will increase the quality and show the clear one. Means very big architectural diagrams will be there. Very big architectural diagrams will be there. We cannot see them properly in normal size. What we do, we start zooming it. When zooming, then size increases. These days, you can see these in your general shopping sites also. In shopping sites, you will see a lot of SVG type of images. In shopping sites, you see a lot of SVG type. That means in a shopping site, a product image, when we are zooming the product image, automatically the product quality will be increased. Suppose you know already, right? Suppose we have Flipkart. So this is Flipkart. Yeah. In this Flipkart, we have some images and you are having these images. Some images are there. This is the image. You see, when I move the mouse, the quality increases. Zoom. That means the zoom percent increases. Google Maps, everything, na? Maps.google.com, right? Google Maps, anything you are using here. And you are increasing, you see it is zoom percent, the quality will be same. This is entire PNG format. This is SVG format. This is entire SVG format. So for these kind of images, we use SVG. That means wherever you want images to be displayed on website, which can be viewed with zoom, right? Then we have to design in SVG. These days, most SVG type of images will be there. And very recently, we have another one is WebP. We have another WebP. WebP is nothing but embedded into web page. WebP is embedded into web page. That means you cannot download them. You cannot download. So individual image. These days, this is very recent. Very recently, we are using this WebP. Very recent. Still, our developers are not completely aware of these WebP things. Already, we are using in various occasions. Now, you see several websites. In a website, I hope you have tried some websites. In order to save any picture, you can right click on the picture. Am I right? In order to save a picture, you can right click on the picture and select save picture as, save image as. But when you select save image as, some websites these days, they will save complete